And hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. It's so good to see you in chat. Mandy says that she is looking for a good place, a pizza place at Universal. And Mandy, there are some pizza places at Universal Studios. Good pizza is hard to come by. Good way to start the show tonight. Thank you for that. Thank you for that comment. Thanks everybody for being here. William is not here. Of course, he and Jillian and the boys are at Walt Disney World. So William won't be in tonight. They are resting up. They got there on Saturday. Is that right? They got there on Saturday, checked in on Sunday, and have just had a fantastic time. So they're really enjoying themselves. Tomorrow is kind of a rest day for them. We always recommend that you build in those rest days, but they are really enjoying being there. So William will not be in tonight, but we're going to talk a little bit about Epic Universe. Universal's brand new park is opening on the 22nd, and it's just 2 days from now. And so we're going to talk a little bit about that because we're going to be there next Thursday. William and Jillian are going to go with me. I will be at Disney World starting Sunday. So we're gonna, as it turned out, we didn't exactly plan it this way, but as it turned out, we're all going to get to be there together. So we're looking forward to it. And William and Jillian are going to go ahead and do Epic Universe with us. So let's see. Let me just. Hey, Alex, it's good to see you. Great to see you guys, Alex and the kiddos. So good to see you guys. Keith, you have that birthday coming up. We're excited about that. 21 days. Okay. Yeah. Keep having birthdays. That's a good thing. Dane, welcome in. Welcome in. Tina, thanks so much for being here. We appreciate you for popping in, one of our great ghost hosts, and of course, Dean. Dean is on sabbatical. He normally goes live just before we take the stage on Tuesday night, but he is on a quick sabbatical with life and some relatives in, and so I hope y'all are really enjoying that. But yeah, we're going to talk a little bit tonight about Epic Universe. Now they've had the soft opening. They've had people going into the park now for a little while, for several weeks, doing cast member or crew member previews and influencer. They had some influencer days. Nate of Paging Mr. Morrow went in. I'm sure Resort TV one went in. So they've had soft openings. There have been complaints about the ticketed days. They have been selling tickets. There have been some complaints about that. I've read a lot of stuff online about it because people were paying full price and all of the rides weren't open. So there've been some complaints there. That's not a good way to start. They officially open on the 22nd, which is in 2 days. So we'll see. We'll see how they do. It's with this new park. Also, the other thing that they did was I think they kind of. It's been a while since they opened a new park, obviously, and I think they kind of had problems figuring out how to open it. As far as crowds, they don't know whether they're just going to be, inundated with crowds or, whether the crowds are going to be a lot or what. And so initially the ticket offerings were you had to buy a 3-day ticket and only one of those days could be Epic. And that's when we bought our tickets. So we have 3-day Universal tickets. We're going to do that at the end of the week, like I said, next week. And right. Yes. Right, Dee. Right. Yeah, definitely just from YouTube. Because I know you have family there. I know you're really enjoying it. But at any rate, we bought our tickets when you had to buy, and so that people weren't real happy with that to have to buy a 3-day park ticket and only one day, with only one day admission to Epic. So then, they sold them like that for a little while, maybe, a week and a half, couple of weeks, something like that. And then they said, okay, you can go ahead and buy a single day ticket to Epic Universe. And from what William said, but for a couple of days next week, they for single day tickets, they are sold out through August. So so people are really curious about this park, wanting to come check it out, and we are looking forward to doing we are looking forward to doing 3 days at Universal because we really love it. And Kylie will be going with me, and she's never been to Universal, so she's a coaster kid. She loves roller coasters, so I think she's really gonna love it. How's my sound? Is my sound okay? Y'all, let's go ahead and get into, the, into this day in Disney history. I did want to go ahead, guys, and wish our ghost, and he may be in ghost mode, but happy birthday, Mike. Happy birthday again. Mike celebrated the big 4-0 this past Sunday, so we're really excited for you. And technically, it's still your birthday week, so just keeps it birthday month. Let's just call it a birthday month. Thank you, Dean. I appreciate it. Yeah, Alex and Charlie. It was so good to Mrs. Alex. So good to see y'all. Let's see. Yeah. Lily, it's so great to see you. So great to see you guys. Okay, this day in Disney history, y'all. Let's get to that just quickly. 2015. Today is the 20th anniversary of Star Wars: Revenge of the Sith, which is absolutely amazing to me that that's been 20 years. Of course, the prequels were, I was a child when the originals came out. But William was, the prequels were his Star Wars series. So, he has always had, a soft spot in his heart for that series because he was young when those came out. And so 2015, today is the actual 20th anniversary of Revenge of the Sith. So it's a tough one. It's a tough one to get through, y'all, with Hayden Christensen. That's, of course, the one where, Hayden Christensen falls to the dark side. You got Order 66 and all Padme, and it's a rough one to get through. I think it's good. I think it's well done. It's taken some criticism for the prequels, but I really enjoy them. I still really like them. 1963, Walt Disney visits St. Louis to tour the Gateway Arch area, which has been under construction since February. He discusses the proposed Riverfront Square. Hang on, guys. I'm going to have to plug in. Hang on. I've got it here. I just didn't plug it in before I sat down. There we go. Yay. He discussed the proposed Riverfront Square with James P. Hickok, who is president of the Civic Center Redevelopment Corporation. Disney has been invited to participate in the development of the Missouri tourist attraction and is considering St. Louis as the location for his next park. So interesting little piece of trivia there. 1968, actor Timothy Oliphant is born in Honolulu, Hawaii. I did not know that Timothy Oliphant was born in Honolulu. He appeared in the 2011 science fiction action film. I am number 4, playing the role of Henry, or that may be Henri. Fans of the fans of The Office may recall his role of Danny Cordray, but he also played the sheriff in Star Wars: The Mandalorian, and we're just huge fans of Timothy Oliphant. So really cool. Happy birthday to him. 1973. Okay, here's some history for you. Gonna drag your heart through this history, y'all. 1973, Disney World's Tom Sawyer Island, the Tom Sawyer rafts, and the Plaza Swan boats, and the Richard F. Irvine, which was Walt Disney World's second riverboat, all first opened at the Magic Kingdom in Florida. This was 1973. A huge outdoor playground. Tom Sawyer Island, located in the middle of the rivers of America, is inspired by the famous works of author Mark Twain. It features Injun Joe's Cave, Magnetic Mystery Mine, and Old Fort Sam Clemens. The Tom Sawyer rafts in Frontierland take guests to and from Tom Sawyer Island. The opening day festivities include Tom Sawyer and Becky Thatcher, portrayed by teenagers Steve Purcell and Becky Bly. They were chosen during the annual Mark Twain observance in their hometown of Hannibal, Missouri, which is the boyhood home of Twain. The Plaza Swan boats, and y'all remember those? I have seen pictures of those, but they take guests on a peaceful trip around the hub off Main Street. The 12 boats are powered by natural gas engines, which are designed to run with an electric guidance system. The system failed early in the life of the attraction, and they replaced that with new steering, and the mechanism was 2 jets of water below the hull, one in front and one in back, that could swivel so that the boat could move in any direction. Interesting. The Plaza Swan boats. I would love to have seen those, gliding around the hub. A seasonal attraction, the Plaza Swan boats closed in August of 1983. The Richard F. Irvine second riverboat, the Admiral Joe Fowler, was the first. If y'all notice the names of the ferries, that's what we're talking about. Is named for Dick F. Irvine, a set designer, and he had a degree in architecture. He started working at the Disney Studios in 1942, and in 1953 was asked to join the Disneyland team as an early Imagineer. So good namesake there with the ferry boats. And in 2011, opening in U.S. theaters on this day is Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides, the 4th installment in the Pirates of the Caribbean series. Of course, Captain Jack Sparrow, played by Johnny Depp, Angelica, played by Penelope Cruz, and Ian McShane played Blackbeard. Perfect casting, and that's the one where they search for the Fountain of Youth. So that's this day at Disney history. We had quite a few, actually. Maybe I'll catch up in chat. Okay, bye, Keith. Thanks for dropping in. We always appreciate seeing you. Always appreciate seeing you. Yeah, it gets it's a little bit later. I know it's a little bit later for you guys. Yeah, let's see. Let me catch up in chat. Hey, Brian. Welcome in. I hope you're doing okay. And I have seen pictures of the swan boats too, Dean. I've seen pictures of them. I'll have to look up a picture maybe and show that next week. But I have seen pictures of those, and they're really beautiful boats. And they went around, where the bridges are. They're around the hub in that little water area there. Pretty neat. I would think that would have been just so pretty, and another to take advantage of that water feature too. Very pretty little cruise around the hub there. Yeah. So Okay, guys, um, let's go ahead and get into our, um, our slideshow, um, and talk a little bit about, Epic Universe opening in 2 days, y'all. This is, this is going to be absolutely fantastic. I am really looking forward to it. I think it's just going to be great. So we have, let's see, hang on just a second. Stop that. Hang on just a second, guys. Let me get this right. All right, there we go. Get this set up right. There we go. Okay, that looks better. I think this is going to be absolutely amazing, y'all. I have seen. Let me back it up a little bit. I have seen. I know that y'all have probably read a lot too, and seen, reviews. People who have actually already gone in. It has been. They have had their soft opening for a good, I'd say, what, 3 weeks, a month now at least. Um, oh, okay, Brian. Yeah, Brian's got a little story about pirates. Um, True story about Pirates 4. There was a scene where they needed 1,500 extras. The director told the extras they were not allowed to talk to Johnny Depp unless he spoke to them first. Johnny heard this and promptly introduced himself to each and every one of those 1,500 extras. That's amazing. That's amazing. That sounds like Johnny Depp, though. He's Johnny Depp is very appreciative of his fans and does a lot of, actually goes to Disneyland sometimes, and dressed as Jack Sparrow, he will be in the ride, in the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. It's really really neat. Um, but okay, swapping gears here, guys, to Epic Universe. What have y'all read about it? And um, do you have friends who have gone already? I know that a lot of us have our YouTubers. Most of our YouTube friends have gone in already. Um, Epic Universe has been under construction for a while. It has been coming for a while, and to just a lot of just a lot of well, he may, yeah, I don't know. I don't think he does it. There was a reason that he kind of quit doing that. But there are actually, I have seen rumors and rumblings, Tina, and you probably have too, that he is thinking of returning. He's thinking of reprising the role of Jack Sparrow. So wouldn't that be fantastic? Um, Megan Moves has done a ton of shorts, and Walt and Melissa have been. I know Ed and Heather of Texas Takes have been in. As I said, I watched a couple of Nate's videos on it, Paige and Mr. Morrow. So we've had a good many people go in, and I know that Ed and Heather went in twice and did some. Yes, yes, right, Tina. Have been in twice and have done some live streaming and really enjoyed it. So let's get into it. I will be there next Thursday. William and Jillian and I will be there next Thursday. Jeff's not going to be able to go with us on this trip. He has to work, so I hate it that he's not going to get to go. But I appreciate him for for letting us go. Somebody's got to stay home and make the money, I guess. But we do appreciate it, and we'll be there with some friends, and so it's going to be just a ton of fun, several of the children, the kids who are going with us, have never flown and they've never been to Disney. So, or, Universal, any of it. So it's going to be a treat. This is the artist concept of the Helios, which is the huge hotel. I would love to stay there. I have not priced it out. I'm sure Jillian has priced it, and probably she's a travel agent with Mickey Travels, and I'm sure that she has probably already booked this hotel. But it is very impressive, really pretty. The thing about the Helios, and the thing that kept coming to my ears as I was watching, Disney Food Blog and the different bloggers that covered it, was it's just gorgeous. Celestial Park is sort of the centerpiece, and this is just beautiful, just absolutely beautiful. So here is a map, y'all, of Dark Universe. This is an artist rendering, but this is a map, so it kind of gives you a feel for where everything is with Dark Universe up in the top left. There you can see the Helios Hotel is up in kind of in the middle, top middle, so you could give you an idea of where everything is. And there are a good many water features. There's a huge fountain there, and to the left is Super Nintendo World. Celestial Park is towards the bottom, and then How to Train Your Dragon, Isle of Berk is to the right, and then of course the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, Ministry of Magic. I'm really really excited about that. Now the one that stands out, y'all, the one that stands out would seem to be Dark Universe, which is a tribute to all of your classic, monsters, movie monsters, Frankenstein, Dracula, the Wolfman. So that's just really really cool, I think, and I'm really looking forward to seeing that. And of course, the ride that has kind of risen as the favorite in that area is Monsters Unchained. It's called Monsters Unchained: The Frankenstein Experiment, and it's a dark ride. We'll talk a little bit more about that in a few minutes, but I have heard that it is really awesome, so we'll be talking about that a little bit more. Here are the ride requirements. I had this slide. I thought I would just throw it in for anybody who may be, watching for, information's sake. And we will have, I don't think we'll have any, well, I say that because now we may have one that's going to be a little bit short for some of the rides here. So that's a good thing that we're going to have some adults, but looking forward to this. You can take a picture of this or whatever, and come back to it if you need that information. It's a list of all the rides in each area of the park and the height requirements for it. So Monsters Unchained: The Frankenstein Experiment is you have to be 48 inches to ride. The other one, we have to be a little taller. The other two appear to be Dragon Racers Rally and Stardust Racers. So we're looking forward to checking as many of these out as we can. So we'll see. We'll talk about them a little bit in detail. Here's, of course, the portal. I love these portals. They have these fantastic portals that are themed to each land, and I absolutely love how these look and how I have not watched any ride throughs. I didn't want to spoil the rides. I haven't watched any ride throughs, but I did watch a couple of live streamers who went in. They don't, for copyright reasons, it's the same as the rules in the other parks for Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure. There's so many copyright issues with all the movies and characters that they don't want you to live stream actually on a ride. So our YouTube creators and influencers naturally abide by the rules, and they didn't. So I have not seen a ride through, although I'm sure that by now people, other people have put up ride throughs of everything. Um, but how are you, Julio? Welcome in. Hello. Hello from Texas. Let's see. Let me get back over here where I can see that. See Julio's comment a little bit. Um, California, look at the new Disneyland 70th celebration travel tumbler. Okay. Available at Plaza Inn. Disneyland's 70th is in full swing, and Julio, I have seen some amazing snacks that they've come up with for that. So thanks for popping in. We'll be going over that. We'll be going over that. Anyway, Universal. Have you taken a look at Universal? Have you been to Universal yet? We're looking at going over a little bit of information on that. It's divided into 5 lands, guys. It's you have the 5 different lands that we just went over on the map there. Celestial Park is the only area of the park that has sit-down restaurants. In all the other areas of the park, they're what we would refer to at Disney as a quick service. So that's interesting, but it does have a number of them. It has 2 rides: the Constellation Carousel, which is a flat ride. It's a standard carousel, and it has a figure 8 path, which is really cool. It also has the Stardust Racers, which is a roller coaster. It's a dueling multi-launch roller coaster, similar to Velocicoaster. Now, that's kind of a throwdown, because Velocicoaster, I have been told by several people that Velocicoaster is fantastic. So I'm interested in Stardust Racers. Restaurants include the Atlantic, the Oak and Star Tavern, which is barbecue, the Blue Dragon Pan Asian Restaurant, which is Asian, Pizza Moon. Here's some pizza for you, Mandy, and Moonship Chocolates and Celestial Sweets. So several places there to get something to eat, a good sit down. Pizza Moon descriptions. If you're looking for pizza when you're at Epic Universe, you'll find it at Pizza Moon. We don't have many details about this spot yet, but stay tuned. So since we've not been, we'll give you. I'm going to try to check that one out though, Mandy, because I absolutely love pizza. Okay, then as we go on through, we have Dark Universe. Now, Dark Universe, guys, is getting a lot of attention as being. I think that the Ministry of Magic and Dark Universe are kind of rising to the top as people's favorites. There are 2 rides there: the Curse of the Werewolf, which is a roller coaster. It's a spinning coaster, and it's kind of a family coaster, so it's a little bit less intense. And it says it's similar to Cobra's Curse at Busch Gardens in Tampa, if you're familiar with that one. I don't remember Cobra's Curse, although it's been a little while since we've been to Tampa. Let's see if I missed anything in chat. Do y'all know of anybody who has been, and what have you read as far as reviews? What are you seeing? I know that I've seen a lot of positive, and I've seen some negative. As I said, the way that they open the park with the tickets and everything, people were not real happy with that. But then, I think so much of it has to do with what you're looking for and what you like. And I will confess now that I have never seen How to Train Your Dragon, so I'm going to have to watch that before we go. Back to Dark Universe. Monsters Unchained, the Frankenstein experiment, is the dark ride that everybody is just freaking out about, just loving it. It says in the description and of the piece that I read on this particular ride, it said that it utilizes a KUKA arm system for a possibly less, excuse me, so sorry, screen reliant experience. So it's real similar to Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. I expected the ride vehicle to look kind of the same, but it doesn't. I've seen the ride vehicle now I've not seen a ride through, but I did see the ride vehicle for Forbidden Journey. It's very different than the one for the castle ride at across the way at Hogwarts and Hogsmeade. Monsters Unchained is it's the Frankenstein experiment, and the description for it is a thrilling dark ride located deep below Frankenstein Manor, guessing counter Dr. Victoria Frankenstein and her attempt to control monsters. You'll see classic Universal monsters like Dracula, Brides of Dracula, Creature from the Black Lagoon, Wolfman, Mummy, and Phantom of the Opera, which I love, y'all. I'm really excited about that they have Phantom of the Opera. Are there any more big Phantom of the Opera fans? Any more big Phantom of the Opera fans, y'all? I absolutely love Phantom of the Opera. Let's see. Curse of the Werewolf, and this is again, this is the roller coaster. Is described as being a family spinning coaster, and it's based on the character Maleva, a seer who warns guests that they bear the mark of the werewolf. Riders speed through the forest, pursued by werewolves, culminating in a face-to-face encounter. So that sounds like a lot of fun. Restaurants, there are Das Steakhouse, the Burning Blade Tavern, and DeLacy's Cottage, which serves ice cream. So the Burning Blade is quick service, and there's a windmill there, guys, that actually has burning blades. If you've seen any of our YouTube folks who have done live streams, it's really, really cool. And then the steakhouse is quick service, and it features like burgers and kebabs and sandwiches and that kind of thing. So I'm really interested in this new park, guys, to see what the menus are like and what the offerings are like. What kind of rises to the top as being some of the better food in Epic Universe. Olive Burke, How to Train Your Dragon. Now, this was one when they first announced, what the different lands would be, that William and I kind of scratched our head on. How to Train Your Dragon is to our minds not an amazingly popular movie. I don't think I've ever seen it. If I've seen it, I've forgotten. So I'm going to have to watch it. But the meet and greets with Little Toothless, the dragon, and the look of this part of the park, I think I'm going to be a fan. The first ride is Dragon Racers. I wonder, do they have turkey legs, Dane? They have turkey legs? I don't know. Dane, have you checked that out to find out? I mean, if they don't have turkey legs, you're probably not going to be interested in going, right? I know they have them at the other two parks at Universal. Do they have them, Dane? Check it out. This is information that you need. So How to Trade Your Dragon. It looks this area of the park, from what I've seen, guys, looks really, really cool. and just a lot of fun. It's a different, it's going to be have a different feel to it. But I'm telling you, that meet and greet with Toothless just looks, because Toothless is, he moves and talks and laughs, and it's really, really cute. So you have Dragon Racers Rally, which is a flat ride. You've got the Fire Drill, which is an interactive boat ride, and then you have Hiccups Wing Gliders. So there are 3 rides in this particular area. Wing Gliders is a roller coaster, and it's a family friendly multi-launch roller coaster. It's similar to Hagrid's, but a lot more family friendly, so not nearly as intense as Hagrid's. So I'm really looking forward to it, because they're new rides, with new theming. The more I talk about it, the more excited I get. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. The restaurants in this area are Mead Hall, Spitfire Grill, let's see, Hooligans, Grog, and Gruel. So for Mead Hall, it says you can feast like a Viking and enjoy a savory menu featuring a variety of meats, fish, sandwiches, and more, along with a collection of meads and ciders. So that's going to be an interesting one. The Spitfire Grill is a quick service spot, and they're going to be serving flame seared meals. So now that kind of captures my attention as to if that's going to be a good one. And then you can also go into Hooligans, Grog, and Gruel. And I don't know, I think that's going to be like sandwiches and things like that. So soups and sandwiches. So that's also there. So several, it's interesting to me how many. Oh, hey, John, welcome in. Welcome in. We're talking about a little bit about Epic Universe. Have you guys been yet? If you guys have been or not. But it's interesting to me how many restaurants they have put in each area of this park. I think it's going to be really cool. And of course, I'm always interested to see how they theme the food and what treats they have, because Universal's gotten pretty good, just like Disney, at theming and cupcakes and cookies and making things fit themes of different areas of the park. So it's really cool. Now, the one that I personally, the one that I am most anxious to see, and I am anxious about Dark Universe. Don't get me wrong. I'm really anxious about Dark Universe. Y'all, I've probably mentioned that I cut my teeth on Stephen King novels, and my sister Susan, you know that. So I'm really interested in seeing Dark Universe and kind of experiencing that, to see how they did that. With all the classic movie monsters, I think it's a great idea. But the Ministry of Magic, the 3rd Harry Potter park, I am so excited about it. It's going to be, we already have Hogsmeade, and we have Diagon Alley in the other 2 parks with the rides in there. This one is the Ministry of Magic, and the ride is Battle of the Ministry. So this one, it employs the scoop system, which is similar to Spider-Man, if you're familiar with that, a Universal ride, but with less screens. So they heard our complaints as guests. They heard our complaints about using too many screens. I think that as they got into building in the other parks, they used too many screens, and guests complained about that. So they've in this park, they go for a lot more animatronics, and they really hit the nail on the head from what I've heard. The Battle of the Ministry is the only ride in this area. So looking forward to that. Um, Restaurants are Le Goblet Noir, um, and it says this is where dark witches and wizards gather to escape the prying eyes of the Paris ministry and have a hearty meal over hushed conversations. So that looks really interesting to me. Café La Lair de la Serene is described as a charming cafe where guests can delight in French sandwiches and desserts. Coming to the wizarding world of Harry Potter Ministry of Magic, this spot will offer both indoor and outdoor dining with a menu of French baked goods, sandwiches, and desserts. So that one's going to be a lot of fun and probably similar to a lot of the sweet spots in France in Epcot. Bar Moonshine, which is a hillbilly, is kind of right up my alley. Order up exclusive beer, wine, or cocktails served amid U.S. Quidditch team pennants and other items of Wizarding Americana at Bar Moonshine. So some really interesting stuff there. As far as I think they've really gone all out here, y'all, for theming, and I hope they've done the same thing on their food offerings. The final offering in Harry Potter Land at the Ministry of Magic is a French confectionery shop, and it'll be all kinds of French treats. It's called Caramel. So that's the final one in the Ministry of Magic, and I'm really looking forward to that one. So the last one is Super Nintendo World. Now, this one is the one, as y'all know, that William is really excited about because he absolutely loves Nintendo. He grew up with Nintendo, and we had a Nintendo PlayStation. Was the very first gaming console that his elder brother owned. And so he's really excited about this, as you all know, he loved Super Mario Brothers movie, and so this is going to be similar, probably to. And I haven't heard a comparison, but they do have Super Nintendo Land at on the West Coast at Universal on the West Coast. So it's going to be interesting to see how this one compares. They have, oh my goodness, I'm sorry about the yawns, guys. They have Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge, which is a dark ride. And the experience is you jump in a cart and race your friends, collect coins, and try to win the cup. So this is Donkey Kong Minecart Madness. The other one is a family coaster, and it's a thrilling. This is a thrilling ride. It's the same family coaster again, with tech that makes you look like you're jumping over holes in the track, which I think is going to be a fun experience. Yoshi's Adventure is an Omnimover ride vehicle, and it's slow moving, and it shows you around the Mushroom Kingdom on a Yoshi's back. So that's really cool. Yoshi's Adventure takes you for a walk in the park around the Mushroom Kingdom. So that's going to be that's I probably think People Mover, right? Then there's Donkey Kong Minecart Madness Koopa's Challenge, and you jump inside a real vehicle in the iconic Mario Kart game and race your friends through a challenging course. So that's going to be neat. Donkey Kong Minecart Madness is that's going to be another fun one. So I'm really looking forward to seeing this area because I know the theming is really is over the top. Just the color, and it's just very immersive. So looking forward to it. Restaurants in this one, the Toadstool Cafe will bring. They have food options, themed to obviously this land, and they're supposed to have really cool. I mean, everything is supposed to be like super themed in this area. So that's gonna be cool. You also have Yoshi's Snack Island, delicious treats, snacks, and beverages, and then finally Turbo Boost treats, um, and all of those are in Super Nintendo World. So you've got the five. We kind of went through them kind of quick there, but you've got the five different lands, and again, y'all, I think, oh, Black Coffee, hey, good to see you. The Ministry of Magic ride. Take a look at the tile on the walls and report if it's real tile. Okay. Okay. Curious if they really tile that whole place. Black Coffee, I am really curious. It looks like they did, doesn't it? It looks identical to the Ministry in the movie, right? But yeah, definitely. I'll report back on that. May do a short on that or something. But it really looks it just I can't wait for this one because the I've always thought the ministry in the movies looked really cool. They and J.K. Rowling describes it in detail in the books, and I think they really nailed it with at least what I had pictured in my head of what the ministry looked like. But yeah, yeah. So I will make a note of that. Black Coffee, thanks for popping in. We appreciate you, and let you know if that if that's going to be. If that, and y'all, goodness gracious, look here. I forgot about, I've been just going through and forgot to even do the slideshow. These were the artist renderings. I just happen to have pictures of those. And so in 2 weeks, I will have actual pictures, for you of Super Nintendo. This is Super Nintendo World, which I love. I love the primary colors. I really do for that one. But, yeah. I'm also really anxious, guys, to check out the merch. Um, for this, I think Universal really has a good merch game. They do. So I'm really anxious to see what they're going to come up with as far as merch for this. In their other parks, there's always something that I want, especially in Dr. Seuss and Seuss Landing. I absolutely love the Dr. Seuss merch that they have because it's really, really cool. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. We'll see what what they come up with on that and what that looks like. No. I'll have to think about food. Where would you guys eat? I'll have to think about. I'll definitely have to think about what different what different places. We may just kind of see what looks good to us. But you have not been. Okay. Okay. Are there any in the Mario Land? Any? Let's see. Sitting at work. We're going to be there next week. John and Nancy. We will be there on Thursday. Really looking forward to it. It could be I think it's the 29th. I think Thursday's the 29th. So we're going to go to Epic on Thursday. Really looking forward to it. So we're going to be at Universal for 3 days. So I don't know if we'll live stream any. We may just vlog that one. I'm not sure yet. Yes. Let's see. Okay, Black Coffee, Ministry of Magic. Okay, are there any in the? Sorry, I'm looking back in chat. Black Coffee, and I like your screen name, by the way. Are there any what in the Mario Land? If you're still in the chat. But yeah, I definitely will report back on the real tile because it looks real to me. It definitely does. We're gonna be at Walt Disney World, y'all, next week. Uh, we're going to be there for the whole week. Looking forward to it. We're going to do, now I have an annual pass, but our group is planning on, our friends are planning on doing 3 days at Walt Disney World and 3 days at Universal. So it's going to be, divided right down the middle. And there are several things that several things that, this time of year that I'm really excited about. They have brought back annual VIP pass holder days, which is if you are an annual pass holder, they have some special offerings. They have some special merch. They have the Maleficent pass holder magnet, which a lot of people get on a plane and go to Walt Disney World just to pick up those pass holder magnets. I should have gotten one of mine off the refrigerator, but it's Maleficent. Probably for Villains Land coming and the Maleficent stage show that's coming to Hollywood Studios. But so they have several things that I definitely want to do, and there's your Maleficent annual pass holder magnet in that green. So I'll be excited to add that to my to my collection. That's at Creations in Epcot, and I don't know if it's anywhere else. On occasion, they'll have the annual pass holder magnets also available in Animal Kingdom. Does anybody know if they're also available in Animal Kingdom? Let me know if you do. But I'll be picking this one up. I'm really excited about it. I think it's really cute. Sleeping Beauty happens to be my favorite princess, so I love this story, and this magnet is well timed, I think. There are a couple other must dos at Walt Disney World. You guys, we're blessed. We have been blessed to go a good bit, to Walt Disney World a good bit, and so we, I try to kind of rein in my purchases. But on occasion, they put out something that is really, really cool. And these Jawa zippers from Star Wars, look how cute these are. Just took this picture of William. I guess Jillian took it yesterday. He picked up those Jawa zippers, and he said they're just adorable. So he got a couple of those. Yeah, are those just just so cute? So he picked those up yesterday, the Jawa zippers. That's one thing that I'm going to, try to get. The other thing that I have my eye on is this, good grief, this Death Star popcorn bucket. Oh my gracious. It lights up. I think it plays. I just absolutely love this. And I have the Millennium Falcon popcorn bucket, so I need to add this one to it. I'm really excited to get this. I'm hoping that they still have this when I get there. William picked up one, I think, yesterday, and the Jawa zipper, and so I love this. So I'm going to try to. That's a must do. And this is at Oga's Cantina. I'm probably going to get this one, guys. This is the Mythosaur mug. The Mythosaur, of course, is the beast that the Mandalorians use as their crest. And so this Mythosaur mug is offered at Oga's Cantina. So I may have to have this one. I'll think about this one. I may have to have this one, but it's really cool. Doesn't it look? It really looks neat. Let's see. And I'm not sure on prices on these. This one I know is probably over $30. These probably, I don't know about the Jawa mugs. These are probably, 30-ish, maybe plus. The Jawa zippers, I should have asked William, because he bought these yesterday. So I should have asked him how much those were. But At any rate, on to well, let me just back up. Let me just back up for a second. I did. So those are kind of some must dos. You know, as far as merch, gonna pick up, try to pick up some of that, some of those cuter merch pieces. I know we can all go, broke when we're at Walt Disney World, but I'm gonna try to rein that in and just get a few things. Flower and Garden, Epcot Flower and Garden is going on for a few more days, and so the Flower and Garden. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys, about my yawn. It's just really quiet here. Of course, William's not here to keep me awake. Flower and Garden treats, lots of fantastic food and what have you. I love the violet lemonade, y'all. And I heard Jeff and Angela, our friends at Diz Our Dream, mention, I think it was a hibiscus, some kind of a hibiscus drink that you could get at the African Outpost. So I may check that one out too. Have any of you heard any other really good, um, treats that I need to get while I'm there at Epcot? Anything that has really just stood out? I've got a list of a couple of them. Oh, I saw that. Julio, I saw that. The Mickey popcorn bucket that talks. Yeah. Oh, it costs $55. Oh my goodness. Wow, I didn't realize it was that much. So the Mickey popcorn bucket that talks, it's at Disneyland, y'all. It's not at Disney World. It's $55. Wow. Oh, ouch. That's a little out of my price range for a popcorn bucket, Julio, but it is. I thought it was cute. Yeah. I thought it was cute. Yeah. Oh gosh, $55 though. Wow. That's tough. So those are a couple of things. I'm trying to decide on our Epcot day if I want to just kind of graze around, or what do y'all suggest? What restaurants do y'all like in Epcot? I thought about, let's see, we went to, with the family last year, we went to La Hacienda de San Angel in the Mexican Pavilion and really enjoyed that. We enjoyed the atmosphere as well as the food, and the service was fantastic. So, so I'm thinking about maybe that one. I also I would love to do Space 220. I've never been able to get in there, but I would really enjoy. I know it's been open for a while. I just never have done it. The other possibility to be Via Napoli. I've never been to Via Napoli to get the pizza. What do y'all recommend on that one? Hey, Jonathan, welcome in. Thanks for being here. We appreciate it. What do you recommend, Jonathan, for eating in Epcot? What do you think? I'm thinking La Hacienda de San Angel in Mexico, possibly, or Via Napoli. I've never been to Via Napoli, so. And if I could get into Space 220, I would, just for the atmosphere and to try it, and to say that I've been there, right? Let's see. Yeah. So let's see. I don't know if I have anything else on my list here. Other things, must do's, other things that I have to do. Muppet Vision 3D is closing. Its last day of operation is on June 7th to make way for Monsters Inc. Land, Monsters Inc. area. They're closing Muppet Vision 3D. I really hate to see it go. And I realize that, they want to add to the parks and, bring us something new. But I really wish that instead of retheming areas and destroying old areas, that they would just add to, they've got plenty of room at Florida. There's no reason they can't, that's why, Walt bought Florida was so that they'd have plenty of room. And I wish instead of just plowing over, it makes my heart sick to think about, Rivers of America and Tom Sawyer all in the Liberty Bell going away. I wish they would just expand, do an actual expansion. Um, but Muppet Vision 3D, which was Jim Henson's last big project before he died, is closing on June the 7th. So the other one, while I'm there, I'll try to do Rivers of America and Tom Sawyer Island again and spend some time there. And then Rock and Roller Coaster is also going to be rethemed to the Muppets at some point. We don't have a closing date on that one yet, so that's another one that that I'm definitely going to have to do. It's good to see you, Jonathan. Hope you're having a good evening. And Disney and Universal news, y'all. Just a couple of quick news items here. In a press release listing upcoming films, NBC Universal revealed the name of the sequel to the Super Mario Brothers movie. And so that's coming, y'all. Let's see. Do we have a date on that? If we have a date on that. And it's Super Mario Brothers World is the name. So that's going to be fun. William and so many people enjoyed the Super Mario Brothers movie, and I think it was mostly because it was family friendly and just harken back. It's very nostalgic for people who are William's age and grew up playing Super Mario Brothers games, and so yeah, so that's that's coming. I don't think they gave a date on it. The other one is the other one that's coming, other movie that's coming that I'm looking forward to because I loved Zootopia so much is Zootopia 2. There was a teaser and a poster. This is the poster that they put out, and the official description is in Walt Disney Animation Studios' Zootopia 2. Detectives Judy Hopps, voiced by Jennifer Goodwin, and Nick Wilde, voiced by Jason Bateman, find themselves on the twisting trail of a mysterious reptile who arrives in Zootopia and turns the mammal metropolis upside down. To crack the case, Judy and Nick must go undercover to unexpected new parts of town where their growing partnership is tested like never before. Oscar winners Jared Bush, who co-writer and director of Zootopia and Encanto, and Byron Howard, who directed Zootopia and Encanto, are directing this movie too. Bush is writing the script, and it hits theaters November the 26th of this year. So that gives us something to look forward to for Thanksgiving. I think that'll be a ton of fun, y'all. For Thanksgiving, I'm looking forward to it. That'll be something that we can take our kids to. After that Thanksgiving meal, a lot of us like to go to see a movie, so we can go see Zootopia 2. I have really high hopes for this one. Really, really do. So we'll see. We'll see how they do with it. The Little Mermaid show is also open at Hollywood Studios now, and the Lightning Lane multi-pass, now includes The Little Mermaid. You can get a multi-pass for this. It's called The Little Mermaid: A Musical Adventure, and it is coming pretty soon, right? I actually think it's already open, but at any rate, that one's going to be a fun one. I think the whole thing kind of reminds me of the Little Nemo show, but I think it's going to be a little bit bigger, a little bit bigger show, if that makes sense. So that is coming to Hollywood Studios, and that's about all I know, guys, for for news. Of course, Disneyland's 70th anniversary is kicking off. I think it was Julio who mentioned that. Disneyland's 70th anniversary is in full swing, and a lot of folks are going to that to take advantage of that. Paint the Night, which is the nighttime parade, is also back at Disneyland. And as much as I enjoy nighttime parades, I would go just for that. I would absolutely go just for that, for Paint the Night. So, at any rate, guys, we I appreciate you. Appreciate you watching this. The slideshow. Tried to cover, some of the areas of the parks with rides and eating and what's there. And I think Epic Universe is going to be tons of fun. Will be there next Thursday? I have not yet decided if we will try to live stream or if we'll just vlog or what. There'll be a lot of us there. I may try to go live at least for a little, for a few minutes. So we'll see how that how that works out. But let's see. Couple of other things. I'm gonna go ahead, guys. I have a Lorcana pack to open. Okay. When did you have to leave, Alex? Oh, hey, Jason. Nope. You are never late, sir, but you arrive precisely when you mean to. But it's so good to see you. It's always so good to see you. And Alex, if you'll tell me where you stepped out, I can go over the whole thing, right? Or you could just rewind or watch it, Either way. I do have a pack of Lorcana cards tonight, guys. I have Arcasia's Island, and this is a hanger. Of course, it has a blister pack inside. But I'm going to go ahead and open this. I know William's not here, but I'm going to go ahead and open this. Keep in mind, y'all, that next week for Hitchhiker Chat, I will be live streaming. Thanks, Jonathan, for the drum roll. Alex. Okay. Alex said from when the fluff got in your ear. Oh, that's a little Winnie the Pooh reference there, I think. And the blister pack has your same artwork there. Cool. From Encanto. Okay. Cards, right, Charlie? Cards. So next week I will be live streaming. I already have that up. I'll be live streaming from. We'll be doing Hitchhiker Chat from Magic Kingdom. We'll live stream the fireworks. So, there we go. Okay, Charlie. Here we go. Okay, love this one because I love this character. Baymax. Baymax. There's your common. These are going to be these first few, of course, are the common slots. Susie. One of the little mice from Cinderella. Is she cute? Oh my goodness. And then we have Unconventional Tool. And these are Lorcana related, game related cards. Unconventional Tool. And I have no idea how to use them in play. I do need to we need to finish out, figure out this set and what we can do with the tool cards. Honey Mirren, I think I have that one already. That's a common. We have Toulouse. Yeah. Aw, I love Toulouse and Berlioz and Marie. Duchess's Babies from Aristocats. TikTok. This was fun, y'all. Look at that. TikTok is after Captain Hook's other hand. And Thomas O'Malley, the alley cat, an uncommon. Uncommon there. Love Thomas O'Malley. The alley cat. Again, we kind of got a little, got a couple from Aristocats there. Another uncommon, Baymax. That's a cool, look at that in his armor. I love that. That's a neat one. I don't think I have that one. And Ruby Coil, another uncommon. Another uncommon. All right, and then a rare Ink Geyser. Ink Geyser, that's an uncommon. Okay, pretty good pulls tonight. Raya. Underrated Disney movie, I think. I really do. I love this character. And that is another uncommon. And then we have, now this is wow, this is a neat one. Here's my foil. It is an uncommon. And look at that. It's the dual ink in amber and amethyst. And it is the hollow. Isn't that gorgeous? Wow. Look how pretty that is. With, wow. The garden. Oh my goodness. It's amazing. Isn't that beautiful? It's a beautiful card. I love the way in this particular set they have made the whole card is the hollow, the whole thing. It's before it was just the picture was hollow, but in this set they've made the whole card hollow, and I absolutely love that. Yeah. So there you go. Some good pulls there. Had three rares in those last three spots there. Yeah, wasn't that pretty? Yes. Neat. The other mouse is Perla. Yep, that's true. Sweet little moss. And then here's the puzzle. Here's your puzzle piece. How could I put my puzzle together? See where I stand on that. So there are those, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed those. They're pretty good pulls there. So in those last three slots, I had two uncommon, well, three uncommons actually. So it's not a bad deck. Three uncommons and three rares with the dual ink holographic. So yeah, fun. All right. Jonathan, have you had any good pulls lately? How have you opened any packs recently? I'm just wondering how yours are going. Now, Arcasia's Island, this particular set, guys, launched on Friday, March the 7th, which hasn't been too long ago, and this is the first set to offer, to have dual ink colors. Set 8, The Reign of Jafar, releases on June the 6th, which is not too far away. Pre-events will start on May the 30th. So we're getting really close to Reign of Jafar. I'm really interested to see what they'll do with that set. And then set 9, which is called Fabled, arrives in Q3. We don't have like at the end of the year. Generally, it's in November, sometime around my birthday. So Fabled arrives in Q3. and it's going to showcase classic Minnie and Mickey, and it also features a Goofy movie, and y'all know how much that thrills William because he absolutely loves a Goofy movie. So I'm really excited to see what kind of artwork and what kind of cards we get with that. So we've got two more sets coming out this year. The first one, we do have a date for the first one. It's called Reign of Jafar, again on June the 6th, and then Fabled, which is this is Q3, November generally. So they like to get that last set out so that you can put those under the Christmas tree. So haven't opened any. Okay. I don't, well, you just have to put them together, Charlie, to know if you have all the pieces. I think I was into the Inklings. I have the mini. I have a complete Minnie Mouse puzzle, and I have a complete Mickey Mouse puzzle. And those are the only two that I have. You just have to work on, and see if you get the right pieces for it, Charlie. Yeah. And Jonathan, you said you haven't opened any recently. So, okay. Thought maybe about Jonathan. Now, Jonathan, have you ever opened an enchanted? I can't remember if you've opened it. I just opened the one, but at least I've opened one. So, if you've opened any recently or not. Okay, you have not. If not gotten an enchanted. So bummer. Yeah. Well, I was, you're witness to that. I opened that on here. That's why I like to open the packs on, on either on Hitchhiker Chat or when I'm doing a short or something, especially since they increased your shorts. You can do up to a 3-minute short. So that's plenty of time. You really had to go fast to open and show all the cards when it was just a minute. But now that they've increased that time limit for a short to 3 minutes, it's plenty of time, to open a pack. So I like to do that. So fingers crossed, maybe I'll get some good mojo going for Disney and open and hit one of those enchanteds. Just a couple of announcements, guys. Jillian will be live streaming tomorrow for she and William are at Walt Disney World. They will be live streaming tomorrow for a Walt Disney World park hop. She will start at a Caribbean Beach Resort, and she's going to get on the Skyliner and then go to Hollywood Studios, and she'll spend some time at Hollywood Studios, and then she's going to park hop over to Magic Kingdom and live stream the fireworks. So y'all be sure and check that out. The thumbnail's already up for that. I put the link there, so check that out and watch for that. It's gonna be fun. She's starting, as I said, at Caribbean Beach, and then gonna hop on the Skyliner, get a little Skyliner hop or fly to Hollywood Studios. So that it's going to be fun. So y'all check that out tomorrow. I leave on Sunday for Walt Disney World. I have 2 live streams scheduled. I don't know if I'll do any more. I'm going to have to kind of think about it. But I have 2 scheduled. One on Memorial Day at Hollywood Studios, and then on Tuesday for Hitchhiker Chat. Next week, I'll be live from Magic Kingdom to live stream the fireworks. So looking forward to that. My doggy, y'all, that's Chloe. And then we will all be, y'all, at Epic Universe on Thursday the 29th. We may live stream. It's going to be really hard not to go live from Epic Universe. So we may live stream from Epic. We're really looking forward to being there. By the way, if you need to plan a Disney trip My daughter-in-law, Jillian, is a Mickey Travels agent, and she can help you with that. They have already a vacation for 2025. Disney has already also dropped, pricing and what have you for 2026. So if you want to, Jillian, to take the headaches out of planning a Disney vacation, it's gotten pretty complicated. She does a really good job. Her contact information is in the description of this video, so be sure and check that out. Chloe, right? It's Chloe. It is Chloe. Yeah. Oh, I see. Okay, Jonathan. Oh, neat. Neat. Yeah, that sounds interesting. Yeah. You do some cool stuff, Jonathan. Uh what you do. It's all very interesting. Kind of feeds feeds our pop culture. You get to do some fun stuff. Packing shop for an anime convention. Yeah. Super, super. It is Chloe. It is Chloe. Tina, and I hope your little fur baby's doing okay. We've been really concerned about him, about Danny. So, uh, okay, y'all, I'm going to wrap it up here pretty quick. I really want to thank our channel members. Anybody that you see in the chat, guys, whose name appears in green is one of our channel members, and they support us a little bit, every month. And we are deeply appreciative and humbled by your support. We appreciate you so much, and all of that goes back into the channel. So we do appreciate our channel members. Thanks so very much to everyone in the chat who is ghost watching or watching on the replay. We absolutely love our team replay, and especially Lisa, Keith, and Joey of It's Joey's World, who are captains of our team replay. If you, I also want to always say something about the live place. Guys, Dean, our dear friend Dean, maintains the liveplace.com, and it's a website that is basically a TV guide listing for family-friendly live streams. Go to the liveplace.com. If any time of day you're looking for a live stream, he has filters, so you can filter if you're interested in Disney. He has other topics too, so it's not just Disney. But he continues to make improvements over there, so it's more interactive and gives you fantastic information. So if you haven't checked it out, by all means, do that and check out. Dan also has a YouTube channel called Dreamers Empire, where you can get some more information. But the liveplace.com, y'all, is just a great site, and we appreciate you so much, Dean, for listing us over there and for listing all of us. TubeBuddy, if you are a creator, guys, and you want to grow your channel, try TubeBuddy. They do have, it's called TubeBuddy. They do have just go to the website. They have a free version. If you have under 1,000 subs, it is free. And then, when you get over 1,000, or even before you reach 1,000, you can, pay. They have different, different levels that you can pay, for features. But TubeBuddy really helps helps you grow your channel. It's a great tool. It tracks viewing trends and suggests searchable keywords for titles, that kind of thing. It tracks channel data. We have an affiliate link for TubeBuddy in the description below. So if you decide to use it or try it, use our link, and it gives us both a free month if you do that. And also the other company that we have, since we started our channel, that we have found to be very helpful is Stickermule. And we have all kinds of merch from, well, Wait. Let me get this right. We have like a tie tack here. We have a lot of really cool merch from Stickermule, and their prices are real reasonable. And we've been really pleased with their merch. This is a refrigerator magnet, and then we also have keychains. So we have really enjoyed Stickermule, and you can choose your quantity. They have price breaks for quantity. We also have an affiliate link in the description of this video for Stickermule, and if you use our affiliate link and you order, then we both get a $10 credit. So we've enjoyed their merch. And they have all kinds of stuff. They have cutout, cutout stickers. They have just all kinds of stuff. So check that out. Asher, are you going? You're going to Epic? Are you thinking about going to Epic? Excellent. We're really excited about it. We are really excited about it. Thank you so much for popping in. We appreciate it, and I hope we've given you a little information that's helpful. We'll have more helpful information in a couple of weeks when we come back from our trip and kind of report. Oh yes, super. Haven't been since 2023. So yeah, they have added a good bit. They really have since 2023. We already love Universal, and especially the Harry Potter parks, because we're just huge Harry Potter fans. But we're really excited, about Epic, because it's a brand new park, and there hasn't been a brand new park open in Orlando in a while. TikTok has influenced you to go. Okay. Yeah, it looks cool, doesn't it? Well, we're looking forward to it, Asher, and we're going to be there next Thursday, and I'll try to get a thumbnail up. We'll probably get a live stream while we're there. So at least we can't live stream they won't allow you to live stream on the rides because of all the copyright situation with Universal, the movies and all. But we can show you some of the meet and greets, and maybe some other stuff. So I'll try to go live at least for a few minutes, right? So thank you so much, Asher, for being in here. We appreciate you. And I guess, guys, that is it. Again, we appreciate you all for being here so very much. We again, check out Jillian's live stream. That starts tomorrow. She'll be live streaming park hopping tomorrow from Walt Disney World, and that starts at 3:30 p.m. tomorrow Central, and that'll be 4:30 p.m. Walt Disney World time. So by all means, check that out and join us. Asher, we appreciate you popping in, and I hope that if you've got any questions or anything, if anybody has any questions about Epic Universe, again, we're going on Thursday, so we'll have some more opinions that can kind of give you, some more solid information. But I hope what I presented tonight has been helpful. And if you have a question or a suggestion, something that you've seen that we should try, we're always looking for suggestions. So by all means, let us know. And you can email us at thehitchhikingbones@gmail.com, or we are also on Facebook, Twitter, Twitter X now, and Instagram. So you can just the older email, Alex. Yes, I will. I will do that. I will absolutely do that, and see if I can for Charlie's challenge. The most recent one. I think I've read it already, but I need to print it and take it with me. So I'll have it. And Dean wants to know if they have turkey legs. Okay, that I realize that is pivotal information for Dean. So I'm going to go specifically to find out if they if they have turkey legs at Epic. I'm betting they do. I'm thinking maybe in the Olive Burke How to Train Your Dragon section would be a really appropriate place for turkey legs. So I will definitely let y'all know. Um, I can't think of anything else that that I need to share with you. Again, check out Jillian's live stream tomorrow. I will be live streaming a couple of days that I already have thumbnails up for next week. That will be Monday, Tuesday, probably a Thursday from Epic Universe, and I don't know what else. I may just put up a couple more depending on how things go, with the group that we're traveling with. But I'm looking forward to being there. Probably, guys, going to plan before the end of the year and before my annual pass expires. I will probably plan, to go maybe a couple more times before the end of the year, at least one more time, and possibly for, like a 2.5 week time frame to give me some time, a lot of time in the parks, a lot of, just to enjoy the parks and live stream and build the channel because it's tons of fun and we love Disney. Y'all know how much we love Disney. If you again, if we love our team replay, and if you're ghost watching, we really appreciate you for ghost watching. Questions, let us know. Let us know in the comments if you have questions or comments, suggestions. We love suggestions. We love gathering all the information that we can about the new park and Walt Disney World too. Especially if there's like a really cool treat or something that you've discovered. Say at Flower and Garden that's really, really tasty. By all means, let us know. I think that's it, y'all. Next week, Hitchhiker Chat next week. I will be live next week from Magic Kingdom. So I'm really looking forward to that. Be sure and be with us for that. And have a wonderful week. Have a wonderful week. William and Jillian are at Walt Disney World, so they're having a wonderful week, and I'm having a wonderful week, and we're gonna be at Walt Disney World next week. So just some good stuff coming up. Yes, I will do that. I will absolutely do that. Alex. Charlie, thanks so much for watching, everybody. We appreciate you. And remember, there is always room for one more. So hurry back. Thanks so much for watching, y'all. We really appreciate you so very much, really. Good night, Alex and company. Charlie, it's good to see you guys. Your sweet family, Jason. All love you. We love you guys. Have a great week. Good night.